My name is Isha Sampson, and today on Baptism Overland, we are breaking down the MyMedic Recon Pro First Aid Kit. Alright, first off, let me just apologize for this video being late. If you are a follower of my channel, you'll know that I like to release videos every Friday at about 8 p.m. Central Time, and this one's probably going to come in on Saturday or even Sunday. If you can't already tell, my voice is really nasally. Last couple of days, I have been kind of struggling with a cold. I think it's from the weather changes, going from hot to like cold, and then one day it's sunny, next day it's rainy. It's just causing a lot of congestion, and I just haven't had the oomph to come and film this video, but here we are now. That being said, it is the holidays and I love this time of year. I hope right now you are spending time with your loved ones, your family and friends. At least that's what I am trying to do. I am trying to just stop and focus on what's really important. Spending time with my son, spending time with my wife, being out there and not bringing a camera or capturing content to create videos. I want to just chill until this year is over, which is why this video and any video that might come till the end of the year is probably going to be super simple, nothing with high production values to them. So in the spirit of keeping things simple, today we are breaking down the MyMedic Recon Pro First Aid Kit. Now, if you are in the overlanding community, camping community, hiking community, any outdoor community, or if you're in the prepper community, then you'll know that MyMedic makes some really awesome first aid kits. And they have a lineup of different first aid kits that will suit your needs. Now, just a quick disclaimer, I am an affiliate with MyMedic. They sent this over to me to include in my holiday gift guide, and if you watched my holiday gift guide, then you'll know I sort of just glazed over the contents of this thing. But I know that a lot of people have been asking me to do a deeper dive into the content so that they can determine whether or not this kit is right for them. So that is what we are doing today. I'm going to break down, review the bag, show you all the contents inside, and in the words of famous philosopher MC Hammer, break it down. Now, one thing you need to know about MyMedic is that they offer a bunch of different kits meant for different scenarios, different configurations, and different price points to match your budget so you can choose the right kit for you. Now, no matter what kit you buy though, you will always have the option of choosing between the standard version or the pro version of that kit. And to figure that out, just look at the pro stuff and see what it offers versus what's on the standard and see if the price difference is worth it to you. Now, I will say that all the kits I've ever had from MyMedic that I bought myself, I've had the standard versions and they've been just fine. Luckily, when they sent this Recon over, they sent me the Pro kit, which I'm very excited about. Right now, the Recon is about $399.95, but it's on sale for $299.96 as of the filming of this video. The standard version is $269.95, but is currently on sale for $202.46. That's their holiday pricing right now. I'm hoping that I launched this video early enough that if you want to take advantage, you can do so. I will leave links in the description below. Again, because I'm an affiliate, I should get a kickback a little bit. It's not a lot, but helps out the channel, and at the same time, it helps get you some discounts. So let me try to launch this as soon as I can. Hopefully the holiday sale is still going on, so you can definitely save some money in getting this kit. Okay, starting off with the bag itself, it's a Molly panel style bag, which I love because it allows you to basically put anything on here. You can put your survival knives, you can put attachments for a water bottle, you can put basically whatever you need to add onto this kit. It allows you to do that because of all the Molly panel attachments, both on the sides and also on the front. Now on the back, this is a backpack style carry, and on those straps there are also some mounting points as well. So if you need to put carabiners or put whatever it is that you like to keep close to you, flashlights, things of that nature, you can mount it to that. However, if you don't want to have a backpack to carry around and you want more of a sling style of bag, you can just detach the straps. There's one on this side and then another one on this side. And after you remove that, you can open the flap up here, and then you can stuff all of this in there. So you could just fold it up and then kind of stuff it all in there. Now, I can't do that right now because this bag is super full, so it's just, I'm having a hard time putting everything in here, but you can definitely do that, hide everything. Then once those straps are hidden, you can take the other strap that they gave you and you can just attach it to the mounting points over here. There's one on this side and then another one on this side, and now you have yourself basically a shoulder bag. So that's what's great about this. You don't have to carry it as a backpack. You can just carry it around your shoulders if you wanted to. As far as the size of this bag, this measures at about 10 inches wide and about 13 inches tall and right around 9 inches deep. So it's a pretty small bag. You know what the size of this reminds me of? You know those backpacks that schoolgirls wear in Japanese anime? Or like those trending backpacks that people are wearing now from like Louis Vuitton or like Gucci? That is not a backpack, sir. That is a lunchbox with backpack straps on it. You look ridiculous. This is definitely not one of those substantial bags where you can just pack it with a whole bunch of other stuff like survival gear or extended backpacking trip gear. Like, you can't put your cooking stuff in here or sleeping bags or anything like that unless you find a way to strap it to the outside, because this thing is pretty much packed to capacity. There's not a lot of room for anything else in here. In fact, I don't even see this as like a bug out bag or a get home bag, because there are stuff that I need in those scenarios that just doesn't fit in this thing. I see this more as like a day bag. So if you're going hiking, for example, but you don't want to carry anything with you, but you do want to have at least a first aid kit in case someone gets injured, then this is the perfect thing for that. Or if you're going to go on those extended stays and you're with a group, then maybe somebody can carry the bigger bag with all the gear, and then one of you can carry this, just so that you can have all your first aid stuff pretty much taken care of. Again, it's a very small bag, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for in the content. That's actually the sales pitch I used when I first tried to get my wife to, you know, I'll see myself out. So speaking of content, let's go through what's in here. We'll start with the smallest compartment first and work our way up to the main compartment. Starting at the top, there is this really discreet compartment which I really like. Open up the zipper and you can house a lot of flat stuff in here. And right now what's in here is a padded aluminum splint. Now my wife works at the ER and I showed her this and she was like, wow, that's actually a really nice splint. It's better than the ones we have at the hospital. So if anybody hurts themselves, hurts one of their extremities and breaks an arm, breaks a leg or whatever, at least you have a splint to take care of that. Now below that you have this smaller compartment. This is more for quick grab type stuff. If you need something right away and you don't want to have to dig through this whole bag, you can go right in here. And what I love about it when I first opened this is the moment I opened this, it just kind of flopped open and nothing came spilling out. Things are pretty much strapped in here. That's what I like, because then you open it and you can see what you have without having to dig through stuff. Right in the back, quick clot. Good for deep wounds, always have to have that. Then they give you 3 pairs of gloves. You definitely need to have gloves, because if you're treating someone and let's say your hands are dirty, you don't want to get their wounds infected. Always have to have gloves on hand. I might even get a couple more pairs and stuff that in here as well, because you just never know how much of that you're going to need. Over here you got a tourniquet. Tourniquet is always really important. You already know what to do with that. Somebody's bleeding out and you need to stop the bleeding, then a tourniquet will do that. However, this is more for that last minute resort type of thing, because if you put a tourniquet on somebody, there's a great chance that they're going to have their extremities amputated after you do that. So it's one of those things that you don't want to have to use unless you really need to save someone's life. And then next to that, you have some compressed gauze. They basically took some gauze, compressed it into these packets. That way, it takes up a lot less space. So you get 2 of those. Moving on to the front compartment. This is also for quick grab type stuff. And it also opens the same way this one did, where once you open it, nothing goes flopping out on you. It's pretty much all held in place. Love that feature. And what's pretty much in here are stuff for wounds, because a lot of times that's what happens to us when we're out there. We get hurt and need to stop bleeding. You need to be able to grab that stuff right away. So you get 2 packs of this, and what's in each of these are 3 2x2 gauze pads, 2 4x4 gauze pads, 3 non-adherent gauze pads that are 2x2s. You get 2 non-adherent gauze pads that are 3x4. What I love about non-adherent gauze is that You ever try to take something out and it's stuck to the wound? Like, that is gross. And non-adherent means that it's not going to stick to the wound. You get one 2-inch conforming gauze roll and one 3-inch conforming gauze roll. Now you also get 3 packs of super skin, and what's in each of these, you get 1 2x4 super skin bandages, you get 6 1x3-inch super skin bandages, and then you get 3 fingertip super skin bandages. And then you also get an emergency pressure bandage. Someone is bleeding out really badly and you need to put pressure on it. This is what that's for. And then in the smaller pocket right here, you get a really nice pair of shears. I have their other kits, and the other kits don't have shears that are as nice as this one is. I really like this one. Really robust. I mean, this thing is awesome. Beefy, not one of those plastic things that you might get at like Amazon where it's gonna break on you and it's flimsy. I mean, this thing is super sharp. You also get mini wound closure mods, so you get 1 pack of wound closure strips and 1 skin glue, and you get how many packs of that? 2 packs of that. What's great about the skin glue is it basically allows you to close up really small wounds without having to use a bandage. I went on a trip one time to the Narrows and I cut myself a slight bit on my knee, but I didn't want it to hit water because I didn't want any bacteria that might be in those waters to go seeping into my wound, and then now it's all infected. My wife put some skin glue on it, and man, that thing held up. It's waterproof, leaves like a nasty kind of mark afterwards, like it's just this adhesive stuff that won't come off for like weeks, and it looked really gross. But best way to protect some small wounds is with skin glue. Much better than using bandages. Then you get 2 packs of the zip system. So that's 2 zip devices and 1 zip IFU. Basically what this is if you get a deep cut and you can't necessarily get stitches, what this does is it basically takes that cut and closes your skin together and holds that cut closed. So these are very important, especially if you have really deep cuts. This is what you would be using versus a bandage that won't stop the bleeding. So this will help you keep those wounds closed. It's kind of like having stitches. And then finally, you get a toolkit. You get a thermometer, which is good. You also get a flashlight, and I have this in my other kits as well. This is so you can check their eyes and dilation, and what they do is they even give you a pupil gauge on the side. So it'll tell you what sizes their pupils are so you can see if it's dilated or not. So that's really cool. You get a pair of tweezers. You need to pick out whatever. Things get stuck, splinters, things like that. You need tweezers. And then you also get an emergency whistle. I have so many emergency whistles everywhere, it's ridiculous. But hey, here's another one. And that is pretty much what's in the front. So now we move on to the main compartment. And what I love about the way they designed this bag is that when you open this main compartment, look how nice and neat everything is. You just unzip the zippers down both sides, and then it opens up into this bag where nothing is falling out. Everything is within reach. You can see everything. You don't have to dig through stuff. Things aren't going to fall on the floor. Everything has its place, and for my OCD, that is just awesome. So starting over here, you get some tape, medical tape. You need to wrap some stuff up. You got somebody with a splint or whatever, and you need some tape. There you go. And then you also get 2 bottles of super wash. Super wash is awesome. Somebody gets something in their eye, you just basically squirt this and basically flush it out. So this is good for cleaning up wounds, getting things out of someone's eye, whatever. You can find uses for super wash very easily. Starting with the very back, you'll see this humongous package. You'll see that this thing is purple, and everything I've shown you so far was in red. What I love about MyMedic is they color code everything. So everything that you saw earlier that was in red, that's for wounds, and everything that you see that's purple, this is for bones. So what you get here is you get a sprain and fracture kit, and you get 1 finger splint. You get 1 self-adherent bandage roll, which is 2 inches by 15 feet. You get 1 triangular bandage, and then you get 1 elastic bandage that's also 2 inches by 15 feet. So that's what's in here. You also get the instant cold pack. You crush it and then it starts to get cold. So if someone needs a cold pack, you have that right there. You also get some dressings. So you got emergency burn care. This is basically for burns. So you have all your burn stuff in there. Pretty much dressing for burns. And then you get another pack of burn dressing. To the side of that, you get some cordage. You also get some super skin, some extra super skin, so that's good. You get some more right there. Then you have space blanket. So I think the green is more for survival, if I'm guessing correctly. Yeah, because here you got a glow stick, need to be found somewhere in the woods. Then you have a glow stick there, and then you have some space blankets. So if someone's getting cold, you don't want someone to die of hypothermia, they give you 3 space blankets, which will allow them to stay warm. All right, over on this side, you get some breathing stuff. So anything that's coated in blue, that lets you know that has to do with oxygen. And you get 2 packs of this, which are basically if somebody's airways are closed up, you can put stuff through their nose, and that's what this is for. It basically allows you to put something through their nose and then allows them to breathe, I'm guessing. What I need to do is I need to go through this kit with some of my emergency friends to show me how to use some of this stuff, because quite frankly there's stuff that I don't know how to use, and I do need to know it in those kind of situations. Luckily, like I said, my wife works in the ER. She'll know how to use this, but what if she's the one that's injured and I need to tend to her? I need to be able to know how to use this stuff. So you get 2 of that for your nasal passages, and then you also get 2 CPR shields. So if you need to give mouth to mouth to somebody and you don't want to have to put your mouth on theirs, you basically use a shield between both of your mouths. So that's there, you get 2 of those. And then you get this hyphen vent chest seal twin pack, and I'm guessing this is for, it says entry and exit wounds, so that's what that's for. It's in here. Okay, moving on to these 2 areas over here. Let's start with the smallest area first. You get 2 hydration packets. Now all this is in dark blue. This has to do with hydration, and what's in here are 2 hydration packets and 2 water purification tablets. So the water purification tablets will allow you to purify your water. You're getting it from a stream or something, and so those tablets will allow you to clean that water up. And then the 2 hydration packets, there's some packets in here that you mix with water, and they'll give you the things that someone needs so that they don't get dehydrated, you know, things like electrolytes and things like that. You can mix it with that water. So that's what's in there. You also get, let's see, this is medications. So anything that's in yellow has to do with medications. And here you get 4 ibuprofens, you get 2 APAP, which is a fever reducer, you get 2 aspirins, you get 2 diotames, which is for diarrhea and nausea, you get 2 dramamines, which is for motion sickness. I've used that a ton of times. You get 2 diphen's, which is allergies, you get 2 diamodes, which is anti-diarrhea, and then you get 2 cold and flu meds, self-explanatory. So any extra medications right here, and you get another pack of it too, so you get 2 packs of that. And then you also get, oh, you get 3 hydration packs. There you go, 3 hydration packs. Awesome. And then finally you have transcendent glucose. So this is glucose gel. I have a friend of mine who said take these out of the kit because he has the same kit, and somehow or the other these things busted and it just made a mess inside. So he said, just because the bag is so packed, take these out and just put them in when you finally need it, because it might bust inside, or find another place to put them. So I'm just gonna put that right there. And then finally, the last compartment in this whole kit, the bigger compartment that's right here, everything that's in here is green, and that's more for treatment and cleaning. So first you get 2 treatment and relief kits, and in each of these kits you get 3 triple antibiotics, you get 2 lip balms, 2 sunscreens, 2 sting relief towelettes, you get 1 white petrolatum, petrolatum basically petroleum jelly, you get 2 hydrocortisone itch relief, you get 2 oral pain relief, you get 1 ammonia towelette, and then 1 chafing cream. So you get that in each of these kits. And then you get 2 clean and prep kits, and what's in here are 4 antiseptic wipes, 4 hand sanitizers, and 1 iodine prep pad. So that's what you get in there, and that is pretty much the entire kit. Everything you need, from skin to bleeding to bones to headache medicine, that type of stuff, it all comes in this kit, which is what I really love. Super comprehensive, but easy to navigate all the stuff that you have, especially in that kind of an emergency situation. You need to be able to find that stuff right away, because if you don't, then someone's life could be at stake. So you need to be able to find all your gear without having to dig through a whole bunch of stuff to find what you need. So that's what I love about MyMedic stuff. anyway, that's it. That is my breakdown of the MyMedic Recon Pro kit. I hope this information was useful to you in helping to decide whether or not this is the right first aid kit for you. Now, if you want, you can also check out the other breakdowns I did of the other MyMedic kits, the Solo kit and the MyFAK kit. I did a separate video on that, and hopefully with that video, along with this, you can help decide which first aid kit will suit your needs the best. Like I said, we're coming close to the end of the year, and I really didn't want to have to do any kind of crazy videos with high production values. I wanted to just chill and enjoy the holidays. In fact, I haven't even decided yet if this is going to be my last video of the year. So if you don't see any other videos for the rest of the year, then I'm letting you know right now this might be it. Or maybe I'll just release a couple more simple ones just to kind of hold all of us over. But just know that 2022, I plan to hit the ground running. I got some awesome ideas. I got some DIYs I'm working on, some collaboration in the works, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But until then, if you did find this video helpful, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and also consider supporting us on Patreon so we can continue to make more content like this. And as always, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at BaptismOverland. My name is Asia Sampson, and I will see you next time. Or maybe next year. Happy holidays!